Point is in a zigzag pattern, meaning back and forth. I mean, you can do it like this, but zigzag I think gives you better coverage. I'll show you why here in a minute. Just basically back and forth and try to leave, I don't know, about an inch thereabouts between the top and bottom. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room so you don't get stuff on the tree. Try to get too close, you end up smearing on the tree, then you got a real mess.
That looks like your time.
It does, don't it? That's what we're trying to get rid of, I thought. Super. As warm as this today, this stuff ought to go on pretty good. Typically it's 50 degrees out when you're putting this stuff out. And to those that haven't used a caulk gun, I'm sure a lot of people here have. Once you stop, take the pressure off just by releasing this. If you leave the pressure on it, you go pick the gun up, it'll be twist out like that, so just relieve the pressure. Put the thing down where you're not going to step on it. Fine, nice. I don't think we discussed putting knives. You can buy these about anywhere. It helps you if you find one's got a flexible blade. I mean, plastic or metal, either one, but something's got a flexible blade. It makes it a lot easier to put the tanglefoot on with. And you just go and smear it. And I failed to mention, it helps if you put the tanglefoot on, if you apply it, meaning spread it out in the same direction that you put the stretch wrap on. Otherwise, you end up pulling your stretch wrap off in the process. So, again, it's not no science. It's just a matter of getting a good sticky barrier. And sometimes it is tough to see if you had good coverage. I generally just go over it once and then come back and make a second spin around the tray. Sometimes you see like little air pockets, and you only try to smooth those out. They give you reassurance that you got a good coating or coverage. Because if there's one little spot that's not done, it seems like those critters will find it. It'll be like a little bridge or oasis, and they'll find their way across it. We don't want that.
Barry, the one other thing, if you was not going to be able to maintain them and all for a while, you could make that band actually wider. So go above it a little bit, so it's a little bit wider might help too. You couldn't get terrible weak when the population's heavy. You've got more room to catch in there. And actually, you might see us. I don't know. We're kind of curious. I told Barry I want to do some things this year that's just to see other areas I've seen where they've done it. We might come and put another band, you know, one a little lower and one up here, just to see some of the studies was doing to see how many was getting through the first band. So we might do that. Another thing